How much cholesterol is synthesized by the liver is entirely dependent on the activity of the rate-limiting enzyme, hydroxymethylglutaryl CoA reductase, abbreviated HMG CoA reductase. This enzyme is regulated in multiple ways. It's regulated by the hormones glucagon and insulin. It's also regulated by mevalonic acid and cholesterol. It is also regulated therapeutically by statins that will competitively inhibit the enzyme. We will cover all of these mechanisms of regulation in some detail as we go along. First, glucagon promotes the phosphorylation of HMG CoA reductase, and as such it will inactivate it, make it less active in the biosynthesis of cholesterol. On the other hand, insulin activates a phosphoprotein phosphatase that dephosphorylates HMG CoA reductase and converts it to the active form. HMG CoA reductase is also inhibited by mevalonic acid and cholesterol, the end product of the activity of HMG CoA reductase as a feedback inhibitor of the enzyme. By far, cholesterol, intracellular cholesterol, is the most important regulator of HMG CoA reductase. So cholesterol inside the cytoplasm can regulate its own synthesis by activating or inhibiting HMG CoA reductase dependent on the amounts of intracellular cholesterol present in the cytoplasm. HMG CoA reductase can be covalently modified by phosphorylation and dephosphorylation. There's an important protein kinase designated AMP kinase that will phosphorylate HMG CoA reductase and inhibit its activity. These conditions typically occur when glucagon is high in the bloodstream. On the other hand, when insulin is high in the bloodstream, it will promote the dephosphorylation of HMG CoA reductase through a phosphoprotein phosphatase, and as a result, HMG CoA reductase is activated. As mentioned before, cholesterol is probably the most important regulator of its own synthesis through its regulation of HMG CoA reductase. It can do that in at least 3 distinct ways. The first one being a feedback inhibitor of the enzyme. The second one is to change the gene expression of the enzyme, upregulating or downregulating the amount of enzyme made in the liver. And the third one is promoting proteolytic cleavage of the enzyme by the proteasome if cholesterol concentrations are high enough in the cytoplasm. And finally, the drugs statin are competitive inhibitors of HMG CoA reductase. They do so by competing with the normal substrate HMG CoA in the cell.